Alright, folks, so it is day 243 of the year, and it's weigh-in Wednesday. And yeah, got the Donkey Kong shirt on today. So we're gonna get into this weigh-in real quick. Get that out of the way.
Hello. Please step on the scale. Your weight is 269.2 pounds.
So over the last week, I have not really gained or lost too much. At my lowest last week, and this was after weigh-in Wednesday, I actually hit 268 and was within 4.4 pounds of 60 pounds of weight loss. I still continue to feel the metabolic changes going on, just like I said last week, which explains a lot of my slowing down and standstill lately. Meaning that I've dieted so hard that my body's still trying to catch up with all of it. And that is a good thing, trust me. My waistline is getting smaller, finally. And I'm loving every minute of that. So when that happens and it catches up, a big drop will occur. As in most cases, and most people I think who diet will kind of agree. Alright folks, so I just dropped my daughter off, and we're going to get into this Rumble in the South thing. Say what I needed to say this morning. I may add some more stuff in there as we go along. Who knows about me? But Jesse wants to keep this Rumble in the South thing going on. He says he's going to get me next week. Well, think about the story of the tortoise and the hare. You know, the hare, according to the story from what I remember, I'm going to tell it to you the best way I can, latchkey style. The hare would run up a little ways, get way ahead, and then he'd stop, take a nap, or get him something to drink, maybe a chicken finger plate from the clock, and wait on the tortoise, and he'd notice the tortoise would get a little ahead of him, right? And then he'd run, some more, and he'd stop and rest, a little piece down the road there, and wait for the tortoise to catch up, but then he finally reaches the finish lines and falls asleep. Alright. So if I'm the hare, I ain't falling asleep at that finish line, buddy. I am on this. You can bet on that, because like I said, during the month of September, I want to shed this weight. I want to get rid of this obesity once and for all. And try to keep it that way throughout the rest of my life if possible. And I want you to come along with me, brother. So let's get on this thing. Let's do this. Alright, sound good to you? I like the sound of that. For some reason I'm craving fish. Uh-oh. Camera sliding a little bit there. Alright, so I went by Burger King and I got me a fish sandwich. Hey, if it's good enough for Jesus, man, I figure I'd get me some fish too. Not sure if that's the healthiest choice of fish or not, but hey, it's only 870 calories for the meal. And 500 and some odd calories come from the fish itself. But I'm here to tell you, I am starving to death. When I went to bed last night, ate that sweet and spicy stir-fry salad that I make. And I told you how that meal is an inflammation fighter. Woo. It's getting hot. I'm going to cut the air on while I eat. Ain't no shade around here. I told you that it fights inflammation and gets rid of water in the body. It did its job well. Well enough to take a pound off of me between last night and weigh-in this morning. The only other thing I can think of that has that kind of effect on me is a hot mama. And to be honest with you, the salad is a lot more satisfying than the hot mama. But boy, is it powerful at work. So here throughout the month of September, I'll get me more frozen vegetables. You'll see me eat more of those. For sure. Because it is also 800 calories. And there's enough food to feed you more than once. Alright, let's get out the star of the show. This is what it's all about right here, y'all. This fish sandwich, man. Let me tell you what. Ooh. Look at there. Ooh, this thing shrunk. This fish used to be a lot bigger. That is thin compared to what Burger King used to sell. You used to get a thick piece of fish on their sandwich. Still good though. Totally worth it. It's not red meat, so I can have it, right? Uh-oh, they can give me no napkins. Good thing I saved some for just such emergencies as this. Now this is going to satisfy me and tide me over. I still have plenty of calories I can eat and not go over my limit. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm hungry. I'm starving. And that fish is hitting the spot. So I'm sitting in a grocery store park. That's what I get for trying to talk and eat. I'm sitting in the grocery store parking lot, fixing to go in here and buy something that my wife requested. So while I'm in here, I'm thinking about looking for some frozen fish. That I can cook up in the air fryer. So, polish off these fries real quick. That's a little container of fries, ain't it? That's a good thing for me. After a real low calorie day like yesterday, that was extremely satisfying. And we still got plenty of calories to go. Now some of these mom and pops around here have better fish sandwiches than that. But I can't count the calories there, so I don't eat there. That's how it works. You gotta keep that straight in your head in order for it to work. I ain't into that whole guess at what it might be. That messes with me to the point where it frustrates me into eating more for some reason. That's how it works with me. I gotta know. If I can keep them numbers in my head, I can keep them straight. Keep myself straight better. Easier. Anyway. Alright. Let's go in here and play around. Alright, so I got me some fish for fish sandwiches, frozen fish, like I said I was gonna do. And they weigh in at 130 calories per fillet. Sorry, I'm driving. I got you in my steering wheel hand. Yeah, 130 calories per fillet. And the bun, plural, that I got is 120 calories per bun. So the only thing I forgot is the tartare sauce. Lord have mercy, I'm going to have to stop somewhere and get some of that. You can't have fish sandwich without a little bit of tartar sauce on there. That may add a few more calories, but I still think it's going to be low enough to qualify for a good meal. Now, probably the reason Burger King's fish sandwiches are so high in calories is because of the grease and oil content that they fry them in. Well, we're going to air fry these and see how they do in an air fryer environment. Should keep the calories a little more on the healthy side and not saturate them in so much grease. And being that they're already breaded, they probably got some of natural oil that'll come out in them in the first place, which has been my experience with everything like French fries and stuff so far in the air fryer already. So with that being said, I think they're gonna turn out pretty good. They should be good. I think they'll be good. I hope they'll be real good. All right, well, see you then. Alright, folks, so it is the end of the day, and I've already eaten those fish sandwiches. I didn't get any video of that today. And I still didn't even get any tartar sauce like I was wanting to, because I just didn't have time. I picked up my daughter. My wife wasn't able to pick up my son today, so I had to pick him up after the grocery store, and then I had to run straight to the town that she goes to school in and pick her up, and I didn't have any tartar sauce. So basically what I did was I just added a piece of that that lower calorie cheese, the 40 calorie sliced cheese to it, and ate the fish with the cheese sandwich. Let's see what I say, 130. Let's do a little calculation real quick here. All right, 130 plus 20 equals 250 plus 40 equals 290 calories. And honestly, to be honest with you, with that cheese on there, it really didn't need tartar sauce. It was good with that sliced cheese on there. So with the 800 calories I had earlier, 800 and some change, that put me at a little over 1100 and some odd calories. And that would be just fine, but I wound up eating 2 fish sandwiches, so that put me around 1400 calories or so for the day. So still under the 1600 for sure, but it was a heavier eating day. We had a really light eating day yesterday. That plays a role for zigzag calorie cycling, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed having some fish today, some fried fish at that. Now I will say that the air fryer fish did taste a lot. I mean, it's not like, it's breaded, so it's not like super healthy or anything, but it tasted a lot healthier than the Burger King sandwich without all that grease. So I'll definitely be keeping that fish around, eating that a few more times here and there. And what I may do is eat the fish with a piece of cheese on it, without a bread situation, and kind of make it, the way the Hungry Man meals are. Just buy me some mixed vegetables to go with it, and maybe fix some instant potatoes, or maybe get some of those potatoes that are steamable in the frozen section. That's frozen food. We're on the frozen food diet. I can get me some potatoes to steam. Yeah. That sounds like even better mashed potatoes right there. And find out how, to keep the calories low in all of that. And in a situation where you don't have a Hungry Man and you have to prepare food for yourself, how to keep those calories low by doing that. Should be easy. Should be really easy. I shouldn't have a problem with that. Only thing is, I can't replicate that brownie. And I better not, because my brownie would be a lot bigger than that little brownie that comes in the Hungry Man for sure. So where you had a 3-pound drop, Miss Jessie. I was at a standstill this week. Now you're lucky, because that standstill occurred today. But I'm here to tell you, I've experienced this before, and a drop is coming over the week, like within the next day or two. Probably won't be in the morning, because I did eat a higher calorie amount today, but I didn't do no snacking. I didn't go over my calories, and it is 9:03 p.m. right now, so I closed my window on time, and I have done good for the past 3 or 4 days now. Definitely the past 3 days. Since my flaming hot Cheeto escapade over the weekend, so I've gotten that under control. I did pass some flaming hot Cheetos while I was in that store. I thought about it. Don't get me wrong, I thought about it, but like I said, going into next month, things gonna get real serious. And instead of me trying to polish off the last few days like I have been doing to try to, get the pounds down, this week I'm just going to focus on it from the very get-go all the way to the end of next Wednesday. So hopefully that'll be a bigger yield on that scale next week. Teetering, even when I do have my hiccups, I'm teetering on that low end of the very low end of the 70s, as you saw this morning with that what I say it was 274, 272, something like that. 271.4, I think. Whatever I said, I mean, it's on that lower end for sure. No, I'm wrong. That was yesterday's weight. 269.4. My bad. Get it right, Tom. Jeez, what are you thinking? But, yeah, so with that being said, definitely this week we're going under this time. I didn't have to fight for that low 70s this week at all. Even with the hiccups in place, I didn't have to fight that I didn't have to fight from 275 on back down. So this kind of follows the same pattern as when I dropped on sub fasting, and from what I can remember from that experience, when I was on these lower ends of these numbers within the 10s, like when I was trying to get through the 80s into the 70s, I started hovering around that lower 80 before I finally broke into the 270. So yeah, that's coming next week. So you got a golden opportunity here to catch up, my friend, a little bit. So it is good to see that you dropped those 3 pounds since last time we talked. I just think that's fantastic. That's just amazing. I see where you stole my wrap idea too and used it with those bowls, man. That was a good idea. That was a good idea. You got me on that one. And those wraps will help to fill you up for sure. That guacamole wrap sounds amazing. I haven't seen any of those around. I do have some spinach ones and stuff in there. But that inflammation fighting food that I made last Friday, and that I ate yesterday to shed down to that 269.4 this morning, I'm gonna be implementing that a lot more. Them frozen vegetables with that canned chicken. The cost of that is extremely low. A bag of lettuce, that hot sauce at 0 calorie. It is an unbelievable water shedder, and I think it all that helps aid in that digestion process as well. Plus, a couple of cups of black coffee don't hurt. And I did drink a cup of that on top of that weight shedding process that I have showed you all, and that is a powerful method of shedding water, folks. It really is, especially since I'm using the hot sauce as the dressing at such a low calorie that it don't even register. Now tomorrow's going to be interesting. I know this is getting long because my sister wants to meet me for a now my sister, she's an older Gen Xer than I am, and she's a better dieter than I am. So I will introduce y'all to her tomorrow. I'm going to have a salad with her. It's going to be a salad bar situation. So I don't know what kind of calories I will be taking in from the salad that I build. But I do know that she is introducing me to a salad dressing that she is bringing along. That's either extremely low in calories or 0 calorie. I can't remember which. I will let you know tomorrow because she's going to give me a bottle of it according to her. And I'm going to remind her of that fact tomorrow. So we'll see what that's all about, because I know for a fact the salad that I plan to build there will not take me over my calorie amounts. And I plan on doing that as an OMAD tomorrow, which salad in itself can be a water shedding process, especially if you leave off the cheese. There's plenty of fermented vegetables there. They got turkey chunks there, which is freaking perfect for my situation. So I'm planning on adding a lot of those turkey chunks and some pickles and some banana peppers and black olives and purple onion, that type of thing in there. And I'm going to have that salad with that dressing she's going to introduce me to. And I cannot wait to find out what this is. And I cannot wait to share it with all of y'all. All right, folks, that's all I have for today. Just remember, it's still on like Donkey Kong. Till tomorrow. Oh, by the way, one more thing, I almost forgot. I love the hat. The hat is cool. You did a good job on that, Miss Angie. Alright, folks, till tomorrow. Y'all have a good one.